Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today is day 81. I don't know if you follow me religiously on here, but I've been absent for the last couple of days. Normally I post every day, even if it's like a short 10-minute video or so. But I feel like I needed to step away from this and do other things that were a little bit more important in the worldly sense. Been educating myself a lot and having conversations and reading and listening to the Black Lives Matter movement because I feel like it's my duty to, living in this country. So, I feel like I needed to take a couple of days to reset and reorganize what I'm doing. And here I am today because I feel like after reading all of that and going out to a protest and signing petitions and giving money and having hard conversations, it's like that's been within the last couple of weeks and I am exhausted, mentally exhausted, which translates into me being physically exhausted too. So today's yoga session, especially because it's hot outside and I refuse to start my AC yet, is going to be more just about resetting, closing your eyes, focusing on your breath, centering yourself, because there's only so much of yourself that you can give to others and to a cause and to a wider sort of worldly experience. Because I feel like if I think or delve too much into it, it's too much for any human brain to handle. So, that being said, come to sit on your block and close your eyes. And just to realign your spine, take your pointer finger in any hand, put it on top of your skull, the very, very top, like there's a string at the top. And then from the ground up, or from the block up, or whatever you're sitting on, press the top of your head towards your finger to feel a nice length in your spine. Now keep that length, bring the hands down, either palms down or palms up, whatever feels comfortable. As you close your eyes, just notice how actually nice it feels. Not looking at your home. Just to be in a nice little dark cocoon here. A little cocoon for rest and transformation. And whatever feeling is coming up, let it come. Without holding back. Whether it's anger, happiness, change. Let it just come up. Feel it surge through your body and your veins as the highways of transport. As you notice it, just be aware of being aware of what is coming up. Can lead you to identify maybe what you need to do when you get off of the mat after your mini reset button of just sitting with the feeling and with the emotion. Maybe you need an extra long break. Maybe you need to be less passive. Maybe you need to find a connection with someone or something, or with yourself. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Slowly bring your head down. Gently flutter your eyes open. And then come into a child's pose. Now you can choose to be with your arms stretched out, more in an active child's pose, or with your arms at your side. This position for me feels good today, with my legs actually close together, giving a sort of compressive feeling on my belly. My arms are relaxed. The space between my shoulder blades are open. And just stay here and breathe. Inhaling as you gather good energy. Exhaling, releasing anything you don't need. And inhaling, gathering, absorbing. Exhaling, releasing, letting go. Whether it's physically or metaphorically. Just notice as you stay in this position how it feels after you've been here for a few breaths. Maybe something releases, something lengthens. Again, physically or metaphorically. And then take your hands, bring them to the side of you. Lift yourself up, coming up onto all fours. Go ahead and bring your hands a little bit in front of you. Spread your fingers. fingers nice and wide. Really pay attention to your fingers. Observe them like maybe it's the first time you've ever looked at something. Looking at the shape, the texture, the color, the length. Just take it in. And then tuck your toes. Send your hips back towards your heels, and then press your hips up to the ceiling, keeping your knees bent. Now do the same thing with your feet. Look at them with curiosity, like a baby, like you're learning about something new. You can start to pedal out your feet. Again, looking at the color, the shape, the width, the length. Admiring something on your own body that maybe you tend to ignore because you use it so much. And then lower your knees down nice and slow. Drag your hands back. Untuck your or tuck your toes and then untuck them. Take your hands, make fists, put them at your lower back. Gently just massage your sacrum. Breathing nice and deep. And you can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels comfortable. And then press your knuckles into your lower back. Lengthen your spine just like how you did when you had your fingertip at the top of your head. And then draw in just gently through your abdominals. Lean back as you open your chest. Elbows can point backwards. And then release, come back up. And again, lengthen. Leaning backwards, opening the chest. Very gentle. We're not going crazy here. And release. One more time. Pressing, opening. Maybe this time looking up. Checking out what your ceiling looks like. Or if you're outside of the sky. Good. And then just let it go. Bring your hands down. Again, sit back in a child's pose. You can choose whatever variation. Doing what feels right for you at this moment. Closing your eyes. Pausing. Resetting. Letting your body, your mind, just absorb this sort of rest or this energy that you can get just by gently moving your body. Close your eyes and just breathe, centering yourself. And then on this child's pose, the second one,
We observed what was coming up with the feelings. Just notice if that has shifted a tiny bit, or if at all. Maybe noticing how it feels really good to just spend time with yourself for a few moments. No distraction from the news, your phone, Zoom, and how nourishing it can really feel to your psyche. And slowly come on up again on all fours and grab whatever you were sitting on before. Do the same thing. Coming to a seated position. And again, finding your sit bones, and maybe this time not putting your finger at the top of your head, but just imagining that it's there. Just gently guiding you to feel that nice, energetic aliveness from the crown of your head all the way to your sacrum. Noticing how when you lift and open up that space to allow the energy to flow up and down freely, how that almost puts you in a place of power and strength and alertness. Taking one more full deep breath, any way you'd like. Let's do another one. Full deep breath. Hopefully, with this very gentle practice, gave you a little bit of you time to slow things down, reflect, feel, empower, focus, and then go out and make change in the world. Bring your hands together, center of your chest. Keep your chest lifted and proud. Bow your head down towards yourself, towards your body, towards your mind. Namaste. And slowly flutter your eyes open and look up. And that's all I got for you today. I'll see you tomorrow.